Hey, this is famed Jerguson coming to you from an undisclosed location. So if you saw my last video, you probably have all of your dunking goals squared away. But now you're looking to survive the coronavirus pandemic is probably your main priority. What you do know about me is that I'm an expert in vertical jump training, but what you probably don't know is that I have over 35 years experience not dying from a plague. And so I'm going to give you a few of my tips to survive the coronavirus pandemic. Tip number 1, panic. You're going to want to run around like a chicken with its head cut off, buying up all the toilet paper and hot dog meat that you can find. If you find any organ meats in jars, send me a DM. I want to know where they are. Tip number 2, smash all the windows in your house. That way it makes it seem like your house has already been robbed for when your community is inevitably overrun by looters and anarchists. Tip number 3, girlfriends are breeding grounds for dangerous viruses and aggressive bacteria. Dump them immediately, preferably for someone less Chinese. Tip number 4, social distancing. If you encounter any human being during the outbreak, spray them with an undiluted solution of hydrogen peroxide and bleach. It will kill any living organism on their skin and major orifices. Tip number 5, take all of your money and bury it underneath the refrigerator. Tip number 6, get a gun. And if you hear anything strange or unusual, fire it wildly in that general direction. Tip number 7, keep a running chainsaw in your bedroom. Tip number 8, learn an obscure Tibetan language in case you end up training there with vigilante justice warriors like in Batman with Christian Bales. Tip number 9, try to wake up around the same time every day and get early sunlight exposure in the morning. It resets your internal clock so that at night you feel tired when you try to go to sleep. And finally, tip number 10, surviving a pandemic is a zero-sum game. If someone else lives, that means you die. You need to suit up, psych yourself up, gather every blunt object, sharp object, and weaponry that you can find to protect you and your home from anyone and anything that comes through that